here is the prize for the electric car shootout. It is a Tesla Roadster, silver on-reel riders. It's from the Car Culture set. It's from the American Scene set. It's metal on metal, and this prize will be sent out to the winning driver wherever they are in the world. Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here, and welcome back to Sharky's Garage for this episode 2, Group A of the electric car shootout. So we actually get down to the racing today, and we have 2 sets of 4 cars, so eight cars in total racing. In set 1 we've got car 1 Kitsune in the orange Tesla Roadster convertible. We've got car 3 V-Man in the blue Tesla Model 3. In car 5 we've got Hakari Rin in the silver Lucid Air, which is the replacement for the one that failed during testing. In car 7 is James Stirling, the white Ford Mustang Mach E1400. We've got, in set 2, we've got the reigning champion Tomi in car 9, the yellow and white VW ID Buzz. We've got Shake and Bake Matt Baker in car 11, the black BMW i8 Roadster. We have got the flaming hot, let's hope not, car 13, Patty Kakes. Let's hope that number and that car is just not unlucky, because it's a blue Rimac Nevera, very similar to the one that Hammond blew up in the Swiss Alps and burned on fire for 5 days or something. And finally we've got the first of our rookies taking part, Minion 2 in car 15, the blue Honda 2010 Insight. I'm going to give you a quick track overview in a minute, but before we do that, don't forget to do the usual things like, comment and subscribe. So my blue Hummer EV finally got here. Daily driver. There is Tomi, reigning champion car, the Shelby that he won at the last tournament in. Please support the people in the stands. Set 1, set 2, Group B. Safety teams are here. Our thanks go out to our sponsors, the team at the BERCC, Keldon Raven at Keldon Raven Customs, John at Modelmatic there with the track owner, 4 Cubed at 4 Cubed Racing. Interestingly enough, stood there with the Flying Fenman. 4 Cubed has chosen not to race this time because he doesn't agree with electric cars. And this episode's main sponsor, my brother Phil at Tomley RC. The Vulcans are all there. The Avro Vulcan's there. And the drivers' cars are there. So Kitsune, Hakari, James Stirling, Princess Sparkles. Is that Ford Anglia? Oh, that's Scrappy's. Jack Scrappy Scrampton's, Cuboid's mechanic. It's apparently his pride and joy. And that yellow there, which we know belongs to the Comish. Cuboid's Porsche, the spare cars. Right, let's get this 4 up to the line and get down to some actual racing. Right, here we are, set up for race 1 of set 1 of Group A of the electric car shootout, and the first 4 are up at the line. On the front of the blue lane is the orange Tesla Roadster of Kitsune. On the front of the blue lane is the red lane is the blue Tesla of V-Man. Behind that is the silver Lucid Air of Hakari Rin, the replacement car. And on the rear excuse me, of the blue lane is James Stirling in the white Ford Mustang. 3, 2, 1, race. Orange, blue, white, silver. The white is on the front of the blue lane, the orange is on the front of the red. Behind that is the blue, and the silver is on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1, race. White, silver, orange and blue fails to finish. On the front of the blue lane is the silver of Hakari Rin. On the front of the red lane is the white of James Stirling. The orange of Kitsune is the rear of the red lane, and the blue of the V-Man is on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1, race. Silver, white, blue, orange. Moving into race 4 of set 1, it's all fairly equal. Currently on 10 points in first is James Stirling in the white. Hakari in the silver on 9 points is second. Kitsune in the orange on 8 points is third. And the V-Man on just 5 points is in fourth place. But that can all change this time round. V-Man is on the front of the blue in the blue. Hakari is on the front of the red in the silver. The white of James Stirling is on the rear of the red lane, and the orange of Kitsune is on the rear of the blue. 3, 2, 1. Silver is the only one to finish. As we move into set 2, I'll give you the results of set 1. So on 14 points, currently through to the top 8 is Hakari Rin in the silver. On 10 points, also currently through to the top 8 on 10 points is James Stirling. On 8 points is Kitsune in the orange, and the V-Man on just 5 points is probably going to the bottom 8. It all depends on what these 4 up the line do now. So looking at that, what have we got? Well, we've got the reigning champion Tomi from Finland in the yellow and white ID Buzz Volkswagen on the front of the blue lane. On the front of the black lane is Shake and Bake Matt Baker in the BMW i8 Roadster. Behind that, unlucky for some, car 13, Patty Kakes in the blue Rimac Nevera. I hope that's not unlucky for her, I really do. And the first of our rookies, Minion 2 in car 15, is in the blue Honda Insight on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1. Yellow, black, Nevera, and the Insight fails to finish. Set 2, race 2, and the blue Honda Insight of Minion 2 is on the front of the blue lane. The reigning champion is on the front of the red in the yellow, and the black of Matt Baker is on the rear of the red lane. The car 13, the Rimac Nevera of Patty Kakes, is on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1. Honda. Ooh. And the Rimac doesn't get across the line. It was Honda, then the yellow, then the black. Quick recap of the results of race 2. So first was the blue Honda Insight, second was the yellow ID Buzz, third was the black BMW i8, and the Rimac Nevera failed to cross the line. Lined up now for race 3. The Rimac is on the front of the blue, the Insight is on the front of the red, the ID Buzz is on the rear of the red, and the black BMW is on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1, race. And Minion stuffs it, and I didn't see the stuff at the line. Minion 2 is on the side, the safety teams are on their way. And the good news is Minion 2 is okay. The safety team have checked him, he got out of the vehicle okay, and the doctors have cleared him to continue racing. The standings as we go into race 4. Tied on 10 points apiece are Tomi, the reigning champion, in the yellow, and Matt Baker in the black. Both of them start on the blue lane. And tied on 5 points is Kakes in the Rimac and Minion 2 in the Honda. And both of them are on the red lane. So, front of the blue lane, black BMW i8. Front of the red lane, the blue Rimac Navara. Behind that, the blue Honda Insight. And the ID Buzz of reigning champion Tomi is on the rear of the blue lane. 3, 2, 1, race. Oh, and no one gets across the line. We'll go for a full reset. Three, 2, 1, race. Black, yellow. Oh, did the Rimac get it before the Minion 2 hasn't made it across the line? We'll have a look and I'll come back to you with the final results. So yet again, another heck of a day's racing here at Vulcan Raceway, and some very close racing. Blue cars didn't do very well today. Perhaps they're all raced out from the last competition. So going through to the top 8 are the 4 in the front, and to the bottom 8 are the 4 in the back. Going through on 15 points, Shake and Bake Matt Baker in that BMW i8. Going through on 14 points, Hakari Rin in the silver Lucid Air. Going through on 12 points, reigning champion Tomi in that yellow Volkswagen ID Buzz. And going through on 10 points is James Stirling in the white Ford Mustang Mach-E 1400. Going to the bottom 8 are Kitsune in the orange on 8 points. Kakes in the Rimac on 8 points. V-Man in the blue Tesla on 5 points, and Minion 2 also on 5 points in the blue Honda Insight. We'll see you all again next week when we will have Group B, and we'll see the final 4 that go to the top 8 and the final 4 that go to the bottom 8. Catch you all again then.